This special interview with SAFFIE Joseph Jr. is brought to you by betonline.ag, your one-stop source for all your betting needs.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's El Hombre, Trust the Profits. This is Prime Kentucky Derby, Triple Crown season. And today I'm lucky enough to be joined by the newly crowned Florida Derby champion trainer of White Abarrio, SAFFIE Joseph Jr. SAFFIE, what up, man?
What's up? Everything's good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. First of all, congrats on that. I know that had to be like based at Gulfstream in Florida. The Florida Derby has to be, you know, kind of the pinnacle. So how'd that feel? I saw your reaction, the winner's circle. Obviously some emotion. So tell us about how you're feeling.
It was an amazing feeling, obviously, being based in Florida year round. As basically our home base to win the best 3-year-old race. The Florida Derby being it was the pinnacle. It's a race you always watch. A race I watched since I came here. A race I watched before I even came from Barbados, and to win it was a great feeling.
So I may or may not have had a little vested interest in White Abarrio personally, so I was rooting for him too, and as was I in his previous race. And at the top of the stretch when he came up, he kind of broke clear of the other couple that were running with him, and then Charge It was making a little move on him too at the end. Toward the very end, it looked like he might have a shot. But how were you feeling when you saw at the top of the stretch how it was unfolding? Did you have confidence that he was going to finish, or were you not sure? How's that? Because I mean, from a trainer's perspective, obviously you know these horses better than the fans or anybody else does. Did you feel like he's got it from here, or did you have doubts?
No, I mean, in a race, you never feel it until you have it, until you cross the wire. Basically, you watch a race. At least me as a trainer, much different to if I'm watching a normal race. In a normal race, I don't have a horse in the race. I'll tell you the horse wins from the quarter pole. For me,
it's over, baby. Yeah, if it's not.
Yeah, it's over. For me, it's never over when you aren't interested in it until they cross the wire. But realistically, when he made the move, I felt very good. Between the quarter and the top of the lane, and then once he made the lead, I saw Charge It started to become the danger. It got a little like for a couple of seconds. You're like, oh, don't catch him now, don't catch him from here.
Yeah, I know.
And then obviously, right at a 16 pole, I thought we were going to hold him, but it did. I mean, from the 3/8 onwards, it looked good, and then once he straightened up and he put away like simplification and Papa 2. Then Charge It became the danger that you were kind of concerned for, at least for a few seconds.
Yeah, for sure. So how was the party after you guys get loose or what?
No, but it's such a long day. Like we just went with
with
the ownership group, and I mean all that excitement, but you kind of by the end of the day, like you figure you have all this energy, but you don't. You're basically drained. And we went for dinner. By the time you got dinner, it was done about 11:30 or 12, and went to bed and started the next day.
That was pretty cool to watch, man. So White Abarrio in the two races that he's won in these Derby preps, the two major races that he's won, he kind of has not been the clear-cut favorite in either, really. I mean, not that he was a long shot by any stretch, but he's been, I don't know, somewhere between the first and like third or fourth choice in both of those races. So do you think that that's a better spot? Do you feel good about being kind of the underdog as compared to a couple of these others, or would you prefer to go in feeling like you're the best going in?
If you could be the favorite, you want to be the favorite. I mean, that means most of the time favorite means you have one of the better choices. But as far as being second choice or third choice, fourth choice, it doesn't really matter to me in that aspect. It's more the horse doing well and hopefully shows up on the day and runs his best race.
Yeah, with those 3 or 4 that were in that race there, that was 3 or 4 of the best in the country. So it wasn't a disrespect on White Abarrio not going out the favorite. It was just a matter of being faced with such good competition there. So you're a relatively young trainer in the game. I mean, it's pretty young for you to be this far evolved, like in the position I'm guessing this is the closest you've been to, you know, you've got a Kentucky Derby potential top 3 or 4 favorite out of all of them. Did you see yourself getting this far at this age? I mean, I know you're not new to the game by any stretch, but
I mean, in your dreams, yes. But then when we first came over, you figure you're gonna do it and get there pretty quickly. And it's our 11th year now in America, and I would say for the first 5-6 years when reality set in, that no, in those 5-6 years you were almost thinking you may never get a stakes winner. We just didn't have enough horses, and you need the horses and you need the owners behind you. But it took us a while to win our first stake. Since then, like the last 3-4 years, everything has fell into place where we've got quality owners now and supplying these kind of horses to us, and that's what you need. You need top class horses, and not now that it's become reality, we're very thankful to be in this position. But as I said, when you're younger, you're kind of naive, so you figure everything's going to happen, and it wasn't. I mean, we were putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and things weren't going to. We weren't getting these kind of horses, and so now that you get it, it makes all the work rewarding, and it's very gratifying.
Now that you're getting these horses, that means that, you know, the more success you have, now they'll come easier, hopefully. So hopefully an easier road and all the hard work will pay off down the road here. But let's talk about the Kentucky Derby. Obviously, that's got to be the big goal, short term anyway. White Abarrio, definitely, as I said, probably top 3 or 4 choice, if not higher. Where do you see, what do you need? What do you fear, I guess, of like post position draws? Is that going to be a big factor for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, post Derby, if you have a field of 20, post becomes very important.
Yeah.
So that's an important factor. Obviously, it's out of our control, so you just hope for the best. And then you just hope your horse stays healthy and sound between now and then. That's all you could ask for as a trainer. If your horse can stay healthy and sound, get a good trip with not much excuse, that's what you want. Those are the key factors.
Okay. Any other big news coming up between now and the Derby for you? I know you've got plenty of other horses besides White Abarrio. What else big do you have going on in the next couple of weeks? Anything?
Well, we're taking a chance with 2 horses in the wood this week. AP Secret and Skippy Long Stockings. Mainly, Skippy was a decent allowance winner last time, and we want to see if he could duplicate that. If he was to duplicate that effort, you would think he stands a chance. Obviously, it's a class check for him. He's going to face much better horses. And AP Secret, the same kind of thing. He's a horse we think quite highly of. We tried him in the Fountain of Youth. Kind of ran disappointed, and we want to give him one more chance to see if he could be a Derby horse. If not, we'll get back to reality and start back over with gradual steps. You
got anybody running in Keeneland this weekend? Because I'm actually headed up there in about 10 minutes.
But he didn't join. He's on the AEs. It's not a bad goal. His name is Cape Trafalgar. He was second first time out, and he didn't join, so hopefully he gets in the next maiden special at Keeneland. But he's a colt that could be progressive.
How's the weather looking for the Wood Memorial? Have you heard anything? Because I know it's been kind of nasty up in some of the northern areas. Keeneland, especially. Keeneland's getting snow potentially tomorrow, which is crazy, or Saturday, which is crazy.
Yeah, like I said, and I know Keeneland, we have a couple horses, and it said it's been raining a lot. New York, I haven't really looked exactly at the weather. I think there was some rain in the forecast, but I'm not sure exactly.
As long as there's not ice, like, a foot of snow or something crazy, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
So last question, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got a busy week. Will you agree, after White Abarrio wins the Kentucky Derby, will you agree to come back on for an interview celebration with us? And I'm asking for an open invite to come down to Gulfstream Park with you to celebrate at some point too.
Oh yeah, that's if you give me a win, that's an easy request.
Yeah. If you win that thing, dude, I'll come down and we'll party it up sometime down at Gulfstream, because I'm definitely coming down there hopefully soon. So we want to wish you the best of luck, man. We're genuine fans of you, and it's good to see you're kind of like I said, you're not new to the game, but you're new to a lot of the casual fans that haven't been watching for years. And I don't know. We wish you the best of luck. White Abarrio is a great horse, fun to watch. So hopefully you have some success in the Kentucky Derby, and obviously Triple Crown wherever he ends up going from there.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me on.
Take care, dude. See you.